Welcome back. This is part 4 of our Sonic adventure. I am excited to continue this journey. Last time we were here together, we actually were able to unplug the water from this lake that we see here today. We're going to continue this storyline. I'm excited to see where else this goes. We did get to meet Knuckles, and we got to fight this Cyber Dragon, which was absolutely insane. It was an insane fight, and if you want to see more, click on this card so you can go to part 3 of our video. But let's get right to it. This game has just looked and felt so good. I'm excited to see and continue this journey. I'm not sure if we're going to go in the middle of the lake just yet, but that is somewhere we have to go. It looks like so. Oh, man, this is so satisfying. It's been a couple days since I've actually touched the game. So you might see just me getting familiar with the controls again. Something I wanted to do with this recording was to showcase the cyber levels. In the other recordings I didn't really show off what the cyber levels really look like. There was 1 or 2 maybe, but this recording we actually took the time to show off a little bit of the cyber levels because they're amazing. The music they put in and the details they put into these levels really make you feel like you're playing the original Sonic the Hedgehog games, which came out for the Sega Genesis back in the day. But I love the platforming in this game so far. I love these cyber levels. They've given this new Sonic franchise a new facelift with an old attitude, if that makes any sense. But it's been just a fantastic time. You really get to showcase how fast Sonic is and also kind of reminisce to the old ages. It's kind of a nod to the fans. And I've really enjoyed these levels so very, very much. But you'll see here when we get through this, a lot of these levels I kind of go through a couple times just to make sure that I understand where the levels goes and then get faster and faster. And most of these recordings you'll see I have the S tier rank just so you guys can see how fast we go through these levels. And that's just even hesitating in some of these opportunities that I get. But I've had a really good time with every single one. And I got S rank, baby. Let's go. What is your favorite cyber level? Would love to see which cyber level you guys enjoyed watching so far or played so far in the game. Let me know in the comments below.
Another sumo fight. Sumo round 2.
Some of the things that I've really enjoyed as well so far in this game has been the fighting. Loving the fights and the mini-bosses that you get to encounter throughout this entire game. This one in particular, Sumo, was really, really fun. I love the fact that you're able to bounce off of these walls just like a WWE wrestler, be able to put on some different moves. And as you continue to level up, you get stronger and stronger with Sonic, and you just get to see the overall speed that this guy has. That was pretty cool. Last time it took me a little bit longer to defeat him. This time was just one cyber loop and then he was destroyed pretty quickly. Alright. One thing I wanted to add. It's just a really, really fun time to play with all of the different moves that he has in the movesets. And, you know, even though there are some options for it to go to automatic, to choose which moves you're making, it's still a lot of fun to play with, and it still gives you a lot of control. So it's not like it just chooses which controls you're able to use. You're able to use the automatic or the ones that they teach you how to use through the training that is constantly through this game. Something cool that I wanted to show you guys is something that's called the Star Event, and it happens usually at night. You have to collect as many of these fallen items on the ground, which is pretty neat, and it gives you the opportunity to really collect all of this and gain new coins for big side quests. This is a really cool little side mission, and it's beautiful at night. I really enjoyed when this happened, so hopefully you guys enjoy this as much as I did and have fun with it, because that's all it is for. It's just to have fun, collect new items, and see how beautiful this area is.
Feel the temperature difference.
anytime that I can get back to Green Hill Zone and to the first levels of Sonic when I first played back in Sega Genesis came out, it just brings back so many happy memories. And the fact that they reinvented these levels in such a way that just makes it so much fun. Again, this is my first ever Sonic 3D adventure, so if this happens in the other Sonic 3D adventures, you know, please comment below. Let me know which games actually do this, because this is the first time I actually get to go back and kind of reminisce the old days of when I played Green Hill Zone, and just being able to see this in a fresh new way really makes it so much fun. And the fact that, you know, Sonic feels so good with, you know, sliding on these rails and just as fast as he does, I just can't describe and put it into words how satisfying this is. And I hope this is as satisfying to watch as it is to play, because man, they just did a really good job with this game. There's just not enough words that I can put to describe how amazing these levels feel. And just looking at Sonic, you know, from this angle, and the camera's moving, making him seem even faster than what he is, and just being able to keep up with him, it's just been a lot of fun. And just let me know what you guys like the most in regards as your favorite levels. Back in the Sonic days, if this is your first Sonic ever game, you know, let me know what you've liked so far with Sonic and what levels you guys have really enjoyed playing so far. But I really enjoyed this one. This is probably my favorite just because of how fast Sonic is moving through the entire zone.
S-Rack, baby! Let's go!
As a game designer, something that I really love is when a game utilizes space. And what I mean is being able to utilize not only the space that is designed, but also the space below the design. So here, this is a classic example of how you're able to utilize not only the top of the game, but also the bottom of the game. And designing a level where you have multi-layers like this, it really makes the game a lot of fun to explore. There was something that I was really scared about when this game was announced, was that they were only going to have a surface level type of game. And the fact is, they look like they've taken notes from Breath of the Wild and other games that are open world, and being able to expand on that and not just utilize the ground, but utilize the air like they do here, utilize that empty space, and be able to explore all areas and arenas. And you know, Sonic is just, this game just does it so well, and it just keeps bringing you back in. This is only the second island to the game, and I've just had so much fun exploring offline. I have about 8 or 9 hours already in the game. You guys have not seen it all yet, but I've had a really good time just being able to explore every single part of this island and just unlocking all of it. But this is another Green Hill Zone here, and I've enjoyed Green Hill Zones. I love looking at all the colors and how vibrant the colors look like. You know, looking at the bees and having them shoot out the little balls that hurt you. Kind of makes you get angry at it, because that's how I used to get angry when I played the Green Hill Zone when I was younger. But just being able to see this in a whole new design, it's just been absolutely fantastic to watch. And you know, going through this as fast as I can, and this is just, again, a couple of times that I've done them. I haven't really gone into it to try to speedrun it. Maybe if you guys want to look at it, I can try to speedrun it and put out some recorded videos and just have you guys watch that journey with me. But this is, again, my first ever 3D adventure with Sonic, and I'm just enjoying it so very much. Let me just say, as someone who really enjoys JRPGs, now we're going to go see for the story. This game actually does a lot of storytelling. You do have to go and explore the area to get these parts of the story, so it's not very streamlined. But being able to collect the medals for Knuckles and being able to find stuff for Amy and all the hearts for Amy just really made this game full in as far as the package is concerned, and made you really explore the islands and make you look for all of the medals and hearts just to get pieces of the story, and it's just been a really good time. I've enjoyed a lot of it, and there's a lot of other side quests that you do to collect emeralds, so it just makes this game a lot more enticing to play, because it gives you a reason to come back, not just because of the gameplay, but because of the story and the lore that you want to learn more and more about in regards to who is this girl, what is Eggman planning, what's going on, and they do a really good job of storytelling in this game, and I've really enjoyed it so far. More story.
Okay, your flying nightmare is a step up from the giant, very mobile. It's going to end the same way.
How are you able to utilize the Chaos Emeralds? I must reassess the battle parameters. I cannot afford to have you win again.
Well, you know, you could call it off and let me save my friends in peace. No? Fine. We'll do it your way.
In the comments in the previous videos, you guys mentioned that Sonic never had the drum and bass to him in previous games, and I will say that the music in this particular game, with the drum and bass attached to it, has been really good, very catchy. And I've really enjoyed the music in this one, and most Sonic games usually have really good music in it anyways, but this particular game has just kind of surpassed the expectations that I had for it as far as gameplay and also music. The music is just really well put together and fits really well with the vibe of this particular game in the franchise. So let me know in the comments below which game has the best music in your guys' opinion. Much better.
It's not fair. How come you get to jump in and out of cyberspace and I'm stuck halfway?
Oh, beats me. It sounds like we all experience the dimension differently.
Yeah, I didn't see any way out. Your trips sound less complicated.
Well, whatever. The spooky Skyboy says I just have to trash the Titans to get you guys back to normal, so we have a plan.
Oh yeah? Why isn't it talking to the rest of us then?
That's a good question. Something that really got me curious in this particular game was the relationship between the antagonist, the girl, with Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman, as we all know him, and how their relationship is kind of like a father-daughter relationship, and I'm really interested to see where they're going to take this and how their relationship is actually connected. So I've been really intrigued in the story so far. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, definitely do the side missions in this game, because they give you a lot more lore and detail to what's going on in the background while Sonic goes through these cyber levels.
I can confirm Sonic has made multiple breaches into cyberspace and escaped.
Through raw talent and no shortage of tenacity, I'm sure. Impressive.
You speak of him with respect as often as you curse him. I do not understand.
Oh, I hate that hedgehog. That doesn't change the fact that he is a formidable adversary. I respect him. I don't have to like him.
Your genius, his skill. If only you two could work together.
Huh.
Ages ago, my people were wiped out by a cataclysm. I know the Coco faced something similar. It reminds me I'm the last Echidna, that I'm alone.
You may be the last, but you're not alone. You've got us, Knucklehead.
I'll admit, I do envy your lifestyle. Freedom to go where you want, when you want.
So do it. Get out there and live a little.
Maybe I could. But first, I need to be back to normal. So hurry up and get me back to normal.
Anything to get you away from me.
He helps those he is at odds with. He is quick to make peace. Perhaps... No. I have run the simulations. They are doomed.
Interesting. There's not a lot of vocals I've noticed in this game in regards to music, but this particular level did have some vocals attached to the gameplay, which was really nice. It was really nice to change it up so it's not all musical and instrumental. Is more of the correct word. And you know, it was really nice to go through this level and kind of bop to the music and listen to the lyrics, which really didn't have very much, but it was a nice change of pace. So in this recording, we went through a lot of side missions, a lot of cyber levels. We unlocked the map fully. We were able to transport from one area to the next, and I've had just a really good time just exploring and jumping around the Sonic and going as fast as I possibly humanly can. And of course, I missed this jump. And yeah, we're gonna pretend that that didn't happen. So guys, thank you guys so much again for joining in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I really do appreciate it. It really does help us out here in our channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.